Oh.
Huh? What's over there?
Shrooms. Stay away, you nasty mushrooms!
Hey, Cheyenne, that person over there seems to be in trouble. You've got to help.
She's got an axe. Oh, you were a big help. Thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm Cheyenne. We're from a very distant place.
Yes, this is Paimon, and she is Cheyenne.
I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. But your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru.
Huh? Since Rana's a forest watcher.
You should know Tignati and Kale, right? Oh, Cheyenne, you know Tignati? And Kale. Tignati may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous.
Yes, my mom really wants to touch him.
Me too. My mom could do it super stealthily.
Hey, that'll still make Tignati angry, right?
It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. I like that they're aware of this.
Eh? Rana, are you talking about?
Is it Kale? Huh? Cheyenne, you know Kale too? Kale hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have grown aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort you both? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Sure, let's go. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. I'm the one keeping you safe. What the? Okay. Children of Vimara village.
If you're a forest watcher, Rana, you must be very familiar with the woods, right?
Uh-huh. I've lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really. That's withering. The land's become somewhat peculiar lately. God fucking damn it. It's only been a few days, and a new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too.
Ah! Withering zone again!
We handled it with Tignoti before. We heard about it before. Cheyenne and Tignoti disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimara village, I'll go to Gondaraville and bring Tignoti over to help.
No, Rana. Just leave it to us.
No way, the withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach unless absolutely necessary.
They can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effect.
Yeah? Now that I think about it, you did show such abilities when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way.
Don't worry, Rana. Cheyenne has proven to be very reliable in the many encounters throughout our journey.
Leave it to me, it's a piece of cake. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there or call for help. I'll be there.
Piece of cake. Cheyenne is impressive, right?
You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Thanks. Take it down a notch. Thank you.
You're getting too excited, Rana.
Pardon me. Cheyenne, miss. You don't have to be so formal. It's okay. Just speak your mind, Miss Rana.
Let's drop the formality, Cheyenne and Rana.
Sorry. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us? I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Cheyenne and Paimon on our side. You guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the words, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait, calm down.
Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wonder screeches we saw before?
Wondrous creatures? You quickly described the wondrous creatures you met previously. Round, cabbage-like. Oh, they sound like the mythical Arararanara. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods and guardians of the trees. I am the Arararanara. I speak for the trees. The trees say you're a little bitch. But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boys you saw, Cheyenne?
Shroom boys? They definitely were not.
Yeah, that's an animal you'll see in the forests of Sumeru. They are round green beasts that live in the forests. Okay, these two in the background are distracting me. They are round green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. Really? They don't sound the same. Sounds delicious. I don't think they're the same. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Arararanara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Bimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of Arararanara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon.
Hey, that's because we're buddies and know each other very well. I did read that right, damn it.
I read it right, but I second-guessed myself. Fuck. We ran across casting that journey. I see that must have been hard. God damn it. I'm going the wrong way, too.
Go, Barbara, go!
No, I'm on the wrong quest, is what it is. I was going to hide for. This is Bimara Village. Let me say hi to Grandpa Amadia, I think, is what that said. I'm back, Grandpa Amadia. Oh no. You know, the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now.
There are tigers in Bimara village?
Tiger cubs refers to Iotham and his friends. I have absolutely no idea how to read these. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh, yes, Grandpa Amadia. Anyways. These two are... Rana gives Amadia a brief rundown. Oh, I see. Welcome to Bimara Village, and thanks for helping Rana out. Well, I like the music. And again, I always like the music in this game. Plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Baram, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. That's a great plan. It's good. It's for the good of the children, after all. Has something happened in Bimara Village lately?
Oh, could we relate it to the round plant-like creatures we saw before?
What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. It's Aichan. It's okay. We're just a little uneasy from some recent events. I've spent my whole life in Bimara Village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa Amadia! Fine, fine. You'll be a good host now, Rana. Don't let her get down. For sure. Grandpa Amadia is getting old. His eyes are starting to fail him, but he's really nice. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, friends of Rana, sorry about before. I must apologize for my aging eyes. About the mysterious creatures we saw before. I mean the round little plant-like fairies. Well, I think I saw them before, but when and what was it? Were they called Arararanara? Arararanara. Probably. I might have heard stories before, but I'm too old to remember for sure. The forests of Sumeru are very big, teeming with countless wondrous creatures. But one won't miss what they're destined to find. However, if I was destined, I shouldn't have forgotten about them either. So when was it? About Rana. Rana is a good kid. She works hard every day to keep this old man and the children in Bimara Village safe. I wonder when she'll have free time to start a family and settle down.
You're back, anything new? Who's the one behind you?
I met this powerful traveler how about you? Got anything good? Who are we talking to? You know it when you... I'm not sure yet. Maybe later. Who are we talking to? I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who is that with you? Let me introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vimara village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you two. And thanks for looking after Rana.
You look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too?
You're an experienced traveler indeed. You saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return. After Kavas came back. Is it really okay to talk about that before our guest? Maybe we should talk about it later.
Is it something important? We can come back later.
Don't worry, they saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on your own. I fight very well. Yes, very impressive.
But Paimon thinks you're a good enough fighter to get it done yourself. Paimon means you don't run into wild animals a lot in the Don't you run into wild animals a lot as a forest watcher. I can't read.
That is true. However, time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Anyway, some of the children in Vimara village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than an anyway.
That is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything you could do to help with? Is there a sheriff in Sumeru City? Is that what it's called? A sheriff?
Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always came back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we'd run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone, other times out, but it was obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention and couldn't recall anything when we asked. Paimon does that too. Remember nothing at all? Paimon does that too. Whoa, so it's normal for kids?
Hey, quit it, you two!
Sorry to digress. They remember nothing at all? I'm not sure. Like they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them.
Still, that's pretty concerning.
Right, so I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's why I just spoke to Amadia about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with Eosaphat later. Yosef, I don't know. It's his job to watch after Kavas and Tsudabe. You ought to take it easy for a while, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Withering zone aside, you got the Fatui from Shazaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. Something goes wrong. Fatui! I know, I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball because it is dangerous. But even if you could deal with wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana.
It sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well.
Oh, I learned about them from travelers traveling between Sumeru and Port Ormos.
It's Rana! Rana's back! With Alfonso too!
Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana.
I picked a bunch of statues for you, Rana!
Eos, you shouldn't... Didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? Bull and Raja will come and get you if you don't behave.
I'm big now, and I'm not scared of anything. Did you get the Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana.
Well, I didn't see the great Gator Raja this time, but I brought you a golden lion and a silver what though? Another lion? Weasel thief? Water flower?
What does Paimon have to do with the water flower?
Oh, us.
Silver duskbird! Silver bass!
Silver Spectre! Yeah, that one. Hey! Calm down, Spectre is too much. Calm down, Paimon. Alright, stop picking on them. Diane and Paimon are my friends.
Hey, Paimon's not going to get mad at kids. Regardless, you know a lot of animals.
That's right. Anna would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and a Sumpter Beast Lord.
And the wishboard Raja that couldn't be caught.
That's right. That might have been Paimon's voice. That's right, and it will come and get you if you don't behave.
Oh, no. Everyone in the village sure seems to get along.
Only it could always be like this. Hope the children stay safe. Anyway, my friend here came from a place far away. Why don't we let them tell a story for today? Sure, I guess.
Sure, my trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yay! Let's go to Robin's house. That's where they are, the Spectre.
Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall in the water. Let's go. Welcome to Bibana Village, Anne. Everyone is family here. If you stay, Sam and his friend will treat you like a real sister. How do you know my name? We just introduced. Lana probably mentioned it. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy your time in Bimara Village. She did introduce us, right? Didn't she? Actually, wait, I don't think she did.
Let's go! We can't fall behind! We already fell behind!
The hell did they go?
What's not to like about a laid-back life with no need to hustle?
Oh, over here maybe? In which case I can't get in there. What the fuck? Stop running on the bridge. You might fall into the water. I don't know who said that. Oh, Rana's brought some visitors. Welcome. Welcome. The kids are excited to see visitors too. Uh-oh.
These kids ran fast that the birds could fly.
You guys are getting good at running. Going to worry me sick if you want to run away someday.
We won't run if Robin's here. I'm going to marry you when I grow up. Hey, didn't you promise to marry me, liar?
We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. You were more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here is way mightier than me, and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? Indeed I have. Phew, that's just Paimon. Oh, I should have clicked that one. Have you been traveling a long time?
Rana said you tell us stories.
I've got lots of stories. You got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back.
Okay. Alright. On to the stories. You're them, right? Or you them? I don't know. And what story would you like to hear?
Stories about dragons. Alfonso says they are ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big monsters in the sea.
And I want stories about a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful.
I'm smart and powerful. You all want different. I'm smart and powerful.
Yeah, you're powerful and very pretty too. But I'm going to be Rana's bride, so I have to be stronger than you.
I like this kid.
They all want different stories. Hey, isn't there someone that knows stories of the 8-headed Hydra, silver-haired banshees, and wicked abyss dragon? I don't think everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories, and we'll tell them all.
And ask them about the mysterious creature while we're at it. Ask them about how they went missing while there. Both.
Ew, these kids might know things the adults don't, and about how they went missing. As a trade, Eotham, Carvus, and Sudabe can't read. But tell us what you know too. Sure. Anyway, tell the kids a story in the way they'll something.
Look at this kid.
I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me that they exist all in the world. He said that huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt.
Alfonso sure has his ears to the ground.
Yeah, we know about that. So, what is that dragon like? Alfonso said it is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put it?
This is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstanding.
And here it goes. A long time ago in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in a deep slumber.
When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed.
Growl, what the dragon announced.
I assume this is still Paimon.
I'm back now, and I'm going to wreck your houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but it was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived.
Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kid.
So with everyone's help, the traveler removed the kids from the dragon and helped it find its friends. Wow, I had thought dragons were terrible and would eat some beasts and people. How big is this dragon though? Big like a house?
Big enough to swallow Paimon in one bite. Big enough to swallow Paimon a village in one bite.
What? If that's true, we can fly around inside the dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to the Strenaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Valika, where Granny Jahide is from. Valika? Oh, that's the desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right. Travel and make friends, just like how we travel and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions, Eotham?
Ask about the mysterious creatures in the forest. I need a drink of water. This is killing me.
I was always they could be Arararanara. Have you heard anything about them, Eotham? About that? No, I heard nothing about Arararanara. They look like cabbages. Second thought, yeah, they do. Eh? So you've seen an Arararanara before? Actually, I have heard about the Granny Jahide stories. Can we ask Granny Jahide? Let's ask about something else. Can we ask Granny? No! Alright, we'll drop it. Nana and others are very worried about you kids, Eotham. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I could get lost. But Sudabe and Kavas did. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean, Rana! Rana would find them and take them home. That's suspicious, but Paimon doesn't think we can find out more. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in your dragon stories, Eotham?
Paimon's voice hurts. My pitch voice has hurt.
I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard and always take... And it always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're a great kid, Eotham. The dragons don't eat people or some the beasts. I have to let Alfonso know next time.
Look at this cutie.
Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big, peculiar monsters in the sea. Like the fish that's as large as an island, or the squid that's as long as a river. And the story about the puppet and the whale.
Wait a second.
Also, the turtle carrying an elephant on its back.
I don't know that one.
You know lots of stories. Why are you interested in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day.
You ran across some pirates before.
Oh, that's so cool. They find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Ahem. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the seafloor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Can't you, despicable god? I'll wash all your houses and treasures out to the sea and make them mine." Then it rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent had been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to be it myself when I grew up. That's the spirit. You'll face other monsters when you grow up. What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else. I promised to tell you what I know after hearing the story. So what would you like to know? About the mysterious creatures in the woods. Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest. Like the legendary Scepter Beast Lord. It isn't like any ordinary Scepter Beast that will attack the intruders. What is a Scepter Beast? And the Wishbowl Raja that snatches bad children away. When I'm old enough to know how to make that up to scare the kids. They all seem interesting. But we'd like to know about the round plant-like fairies called Arararanara. Do you know about them? Oh, Arararanara. Never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. It's a very, very big gator in the woods that has lived for a long, long time, and it's very, very cunning. There was this one time. That didn't sound convincing. Never mind, just ask about something else. Wow, Paimon can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often, Carpus? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got lost in there once. At least that's what the adult said. That's what the adult said? Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister, then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father helped me tightly while everyone was around me, asking if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. And they wouldn't let me go there again. You should listen and not go there. You went into the forest to see your friend? Eh? You have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we should need and which trees would let us climb on them. Mm-hmm. So what is that friend like? Oh, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Sudabe and Eothem. Anyone guesses it's a secret between the kids? I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to Sudabe and Eothem. When I grow up, I want to be a great sailor like Sinbadicus. Sinbadicus? What story would you like to hear, Sudabe? Any story will do, and I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's gotta be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger and a fairy tale. I might. Cinnamon, huh? That's a lot of demands. Well, Paimon knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro is good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot, Sudabe. So, where should Paimon start? In a place far away, there was a library, a general, and a shrine maiden. This one? Oh, yeah. I think the shrine maiden, a priestess, and the general, a queen, should help you understand it better. Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen. But war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried. I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever and not make any more friends or I won't lose them. Beep, copy that. Working now. Replies a robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when a traveler came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, they are agile and resilient. If they are willing to help. Paimon tells the story of the queen and priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome, even though the traveler wasn't a distinguished lady. Excuse you, I am very distinguished. No, I'm not. She was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. I'm sure you could do it. But if you don't behave and get lost out there, none of that will happen. I don't think I've ever seen that animation. Very smooth of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and I won't wander outside. What happened when you got lost before? I don't remember. I just went into the woods to get herbs. Herbs? Yeah, Alfonso say there's an herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. I wanted to help Grandpa. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me not to wander into the oh, fuck. Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came around, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong and will never sneak off into the woods again. That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest, about the mysterious creature in the woods. I don't know anything about them. Well, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense. But what Paimon wanted to ask about is round plant-like fairies. Round plant-like... Oh! Did that ring a bell, Surabe? No. It sounds very mysterious. It sounds mysterious. That's a shame. Because Rana said she would love to know what an Arararanara is. Oh, she wants to know too? Well, then, she does. Also, didn't the priestess in the story say, don't be a tearful child who refuses to talk to others. What is that? Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. But like how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you two. But no, not now. Well, I hope you can grow up healthy and happy. I'll be old by then. Thanks. Alright then, we won't ask any more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong, just like the priestess. Then I'll be Rana. Seems like they know about the mysterious creatures, but just don't want to tell us. So we divide and conquer them. So we get the adults in town to pressure them. Just treat it as a secret between these kids. We're staying in Sumeru for a while, and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons don't actually eat people, Anna. Oh yeah? That's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday. Oh no! Storytelling is kind of fun. I think so too. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Ian said he got good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana. Both of you too. We've got business to tend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. Hope you're there next time. Come on, you've got to go now. Ian is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye Rana. Bye to you too. Stick around for a minute, Yotham. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay, Yotham? Don't worry. I know we're safe and that's it. But forest mushrooms are tasty, and they give you energy. They give you the energy to keep working hard. No, Granny Jehade and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't go run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy, Yotham. You'll be great when you grow up.
Alright, go eat with Carvis and the others.
Got it.
I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids, Cheyenne? I've seen worse. They're good kids. Paimon's better. They're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out the west, and I have a favor to ask. Cheyenne, Paimon, would you mind coming with me?
Eh? Hi.
I spotted some withering zones there with no one to check them. I'm very worried about the kids wandering into one. Cheyenne, now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe of yours. I can't use it. Piece of cake. So you will help me. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me.
Well, we're not going to ignore those in need.
Let's go then. Get up from here and go straight that way until I didn't get to read that, but there's a navigation for a reason. This is doing a number on my throat. The best thing about my house is that I can sneak out of it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid. Alright, back to business. Diane, let's go whenever you're ready. Let's go. Sure, it's not that far to the west. Where you going, buddy? Off to dreamland. Aww. Ah, there are roses growing here. When I was a trainee, Technology taught us to pay attention to the light shining in these types of roses. Okay. Sounds interesting. It's not far from here.
Wow, it's so close to the village. I should have waited.
Here we are. When I was little, I would often take this road to go down to the river valley to play. Things aren't appearing so quickly now. Antignity and the others are too busy to deal with them in time. But it's a good thing we have you here now. Leave it to me. Okay, you made clean work of the withering zones before, but they're still dangerous. If it gets to be too much, be sure to leave the realm and take some rest. Good luck, Cheyenne. Piece of cake. How are you feeling, Cheyenne? Do you feel weak or nauseous? Next time there's another withering zone over there that'll help. Potions are said to be reflectors of the stars in the sky, plus they are quite tasty. Even more amazingly, they turn into different states when encountering Electro or Pyro. If they encounter Pyro, they only heal 1 HP. So, Electro is better. The withering zone's expanding. Regardless, I'll leave it in your capable hands, just like before, Cheyenne. Just don't overdo it. I won't, don't worry. Thanks, Cheyenne. Where'd they all go? Oh. Well, that was a lucky break. Head over that way next. There's a spin crocodile. And I can use a withering zones? Oh, the recent alligator activity has... Fuck! Forest watchers are also tasked with protecting the ecosystem. Recently, potentially because of the withering zones. Too much talking, oh god. Potentially because of the withering zones, the alligators have become, shall we say, unusually manic. Not only have they been invading other animals' territories, but they're reproducing at a faster rate. If this goes on, they won't just be a danger to the children, but to the forest ecosystem as well. Luckily, your opponent is in the withering zone this time. My time to shine. You rest up, Cheyenne. Leave this one to me. I'll come help you.
We're coming to help.
Is it really okay? That's great then. I'll finally get to fight side by side with you. Well, let's get going then, Cheyenne. You can do it, Anna. I believe in you. You're so cute, though.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Wait, can she trigger this? Fuck! Oh god. I'd want to run off. Nice to have a chance to do something. This should help with our problem a little. Besides, watching you fight made me realize that I still have a lot to learn, Cheyenne. Like footwork and timing, too. An experienced trap like you is just absolutely amazing. Paimon has me on a strict training regimen.
Heh, well, we're always improving together as companions.
Thank you so much, really. That reminds me, how's your condition, Cheyenne? After taking care of so many withering zones, do you feel dizzy or nauseous or anything? Nothing I can't handle. That's good. You've done so much. Goodness, I feel so much better now. Let's take a break. One of our forward patrol campsites isn't far from here. It should have equipment and supplies. Yay, let's go camping!
Camping! That sounds fun!
Then off we go. It's just ahead. This is horror food. You can ground it and use powder to add some ingredients to make delicious curry. Curry in the air, hungry children. What? Here we are.
That's that round thing at the edge. The thing that looks like a small cabin.
Oh, that? I'm not sure where it came from, but you see them all the time in the forests of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin. Strange, since you've asked. I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? Wasn't that researcher who's in... I forgot how she said it. The Yavata life. Oh, never mind. Cheyenne, Paimon, wait here for a second. I'm going to go tidy up the campsite. Get a fire going and get some ingredients ready. We'll help. I can't have that. I was the one who asked you to come help and clean up the withering zones.
Just think of us as training forest watchers. What do you need to do, Rana?
Well, if you insist. Paimon, could you help me get some firewood then?
All you need is some wood chopped? That's nothing. Sure, I could do that.
No, we'll need to collect some dried branches. I'm pretty good at chopping wood. We'll need to collect some dried branches. That's right. You know your stuff, Cheyenne. You'd make a fine forest watcher.
Is that so? Okay, got it. Let's go, Cheyenne.
Oh. Besides firewood, we have sufficient supplies of everything else. Ah, Cheyenne, you're back. Have you collected enough firewood? Not yet. It's fine. Leave it to me. Just stay here and rest up. Let me clean up here and I'll go right away. Let me do it. I won't take long. I just wanted to tell you that I'm going now. Let me do it. It won't take long. Alright, thanks.
Why do we have to pick tree branches?
Because technicalities or something. I don't know.
Camping is tough. You have to pick the branches to start a fire. Yep, that should be enough. Let's go find Rana.
You guys are back. I'm almost done here as well.
Will these be enough, Rana?
Yep, that's more than enough. Oh, right. One of our camping traditions is to have the most esteemed person in the group light the campfire. They just have to light it, right?
Leave it to us.
Well then, I'll leave lighting the campfire to you, Cheyenne. You mean you're Mia. Using the supplies stored in the campsite and the ingredients gathered along the way, Rana makes a pot of fresh, richly fragrant curry. Everyone stuffs their faces, the rest fuck. Ah, it's so good. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Sounds like Rana stole Paimon's line. It's delicious, thank you.
Still, this curry is so aromatic. What if the smell draws some critters or hilly over here?
Curry in the air, hungry children, time to come home. This is a children's song from Sumeru. There's something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices depending on how they'll make it. So each family's curry has its own flavor. So when we were little, we could smell the curry and tell whether it was made by our parents. But once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry was whose anymore. They all seemed about the same. But still, you know that it's time to go home and eat when you smell curry.
Curry in the air.
It doesn't have to be curry to make Paimon feel hungry children. It's time to come home. I suck at singing.
The stuff you make also has a different aroma, Cheyenne.
Oh, is that so? I'd like to try. No. Sure, I guess.
And we've just eaten so much of this curry. Let's make something next time.
Okay.
Remember, reminds Paimon, why do you have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does the Dendro Archon punish people who cut down trees? Cheyenne, what do we do?
Oh no, it's because fresh wood has too much moisture in it, so it has to be light. Also, the Dendro Archon isn't that petty. Still, our teaching in Sumeru also say to pay respect to nature in the forest, because we are the forest subjects. So are the birds and beasts, and in the end, the forest will remember. Even if you grow up and forget, don't fret. The forest will remember. Rana, you okay? Eh? Oh, I felt like something lost in the memories of for a long time just occurred to me. Something warm and precious, but I can't remember it at all. I couldn't remember it all. Just those 2 lines. Dang it, it's like when you have to sneeze, but it just won't come out. How infuriating.
Some things are harder to remember the more you try to remember them. Just ignore it, and after a while, it might suddenly come back when you're doing something else.
I'll try. Thanks again for watching those kids in the village for me. They're like my brothers and sisters. The oldest one is Kavas. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudabei is his little sister. She says she wants to be just like me. It's a little embarrassing. I don't think there's anything embarrassing about that. Then there's Io-san. I'm more worried about him. He was raised by Granny Jihai after being abandoned in the village.
Eh? So Io-san was...
Yes, I was still just a little girl back then. One day, the adults discovered that a traveling couple who'd been staying in the village were gone. All they left behind was this teeny tiny child. I always used to worry about him, but now he and Kavras and the others are like family. Alfonso also looks after him, just like a real older brother would. About what you and the children were talking about before.
Yeah, now that you mention it, when we were telling the kids the story, we're telling stories to the children, we also asked around.
About Arararanara and the kids going missing. That's the round plant-like berries that you mentioned before.
They said they don't know, but they were acting like they were hiding something about Arararanara.
I don't know much about these creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, they're much like you described, round and plant-like. The forest is vast and deep here in Sumeru, and it's constantly changing. Like the gargantuan beast. Like a gargantuan beast. I don't know what I was reading there. So even locals will lose their way, let alone travelers. Legend has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in forests like this, and the most famous among them are the Arararanara, which supposedly means the forest people. The Arararanara are related to the Dendro Archon, and are the guardians of the forest. They are the bridge between people and trees. They also have the ability to enter dreams. But for the people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare.
That sounds amazing!
Agreed. They might not say it in front of the adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Arararanara. Who knows? Maybe they've seen an Arararanara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets amongst themselves that they keep from grown-ups, as long as they can grow up healthy and become strong, kind, and good adults. Also about the kids going missing. About that, eh? Do you have any clues?
We were also really worried, so we asked around. The kids said that they were in the woods, and the next thing they knew, they were in Vimara village. They can't remember anything that had happened before that.
That's right. Kavas and Surabe suddenly appeared in the village after going missing for a few days. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. Alfonso even organized a search and rescue team.
What is it, Anna?
Now that I think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remember what I said about Curry before? Alfonso made a search party to take Curry into the forest with them so the children could smell it. Anyway, we didn't find Kavas or Surabe, but they came home on their own. And with the whole memory loss situation, something about the whole situation just doesn't feel right. I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Io-san is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. About Alfonso.
Speaking of him, Alfonso seems like he's really popular in Vimara village. He organized a search party and the kids talk about him all the time.
Oh, him? He's like an older brother to them. We've treated him like family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. according to him, like you of them, he doesn't have any family, so he sees this place like his real home. You of them also sees him as an actual big brother.
Paimon gets it.
You two stay in Vimara village. I know they'd be very happy to have another two big sisters. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope that you can join the ranks of the Watchers, and we will patrol together. What do you think? Oh, I'm actually traveling to find someone. You briefly explain the reason for your travels, Savannah. I see. I understand how you feel, Cheyenne. I also had a friend who was very dear to me, vanished out of nowhere. But well, that's not important. The blonde boy you're looking for. I feel like I've heard about him somewhere before. Let me think. Nope. I can't remember. Sure someone told me a story about a blonde boy before. Just like gold, and called a Nara or something.
Paimon feels like Rana's memory isn't too good.
That's what happens when you grow up.
There's no need There's no need to force yourself, Rana. Paimon hopes the kids in Vimara village are doing okay.
Well, I'm very happy that I can meet the two of you. I'm sure the children feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also kind. And I'm so moved that you would worry about my little brothers and sisters in Vimara village. I'll keep an eye out for the person you're looking for. Then when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. We can patrol the forest together. Let's put a pin in that for now. Okay, but think about it. I could only have met you in Paimon. If only I could have met you in Paimon earlier.
You're making Paimon blush.
Aw, that's cute. I think she's asleep.
You can even sleep while sitting upright. Is it some special training Forest Watchers get? She must be exhausted. Looks like Rana doesn't have that stamina. Do you want to take a rest, Cheyenne?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little nap too.
Think well.
Oh god, that's right. I slept so well. I don't even remember falling asleep. Sorry about that. You can sleep even while sitting upright. You must have been exhausted before. Not really. I just ate a lot and was feeling so relaxed that I just... It's a little forest watcher trivia for you. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest when you find them. Digestion consumes stamina. That's why you feel sleepy after eating. Sleepy easily after eating. Or at least that's what the academia researchers say. Cheyenne, Paimon, have you rested? You worked so hard yesterday. We slept like babies.
Yeah, don't worry about us.
Are you sure? Okay then. Thank you so much for yesterday. I feel much better now that you're here.
You can count on Cheyenne. Is there any work left for you to do, Rana?
Let me see. I think we're just about done here. Let's head back to Vimara village. We can check in on the station on the way back. Situation on the way back.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so glad you both could come with me. Still, I'm going to need to report the expansion of the nearby ruling zone to Tignity.
Is that the kid of Vimara village?
Ethan, wait up! Ethan, where are you? To get just saw him run into the cave. I'm just gonna keep going. Told him not to run off. Can you hear me? Ethan? Oh god. Hi. Who are you people? Don't get in our way. I should be asking you that question. I'm a forest watcher here, and I'm in the middle of searching for a missing child. State your names. The Fatui, where did they come from? Huh? So these are the Fatui that Alfonso mentioned? State your business. Alfonso? Whatever. Don't think you'll be getting out of here without a fight. Well, looks like we're not going to be able to talk this one out.
Pay your dues.
Ah! Get out of Sumeru, you rascal! Oh god. Bitches. Thank goodness you were here, Cheyenne. Don't worry, you fought well too. Really? Probably because you and Paimon were by my side. Looks like Alfonso wasn't kidding. These two guys are dangerous. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. I hear there must be somewhere deeper in the cave. We better keep moving. Can you hear me, Ethan? Answer if you can. Anna, is that you? Anna? Don't be scared. Cheyenne and I are coming to get you right now. That a withering zone? In a place like this? Oh god. I clicked the wrong thing. Thumb, what happened?
Anna, Genshin.
What are you doing in a withering zone? There are so many monsters.
That was Paimon.
I'll take care of this. No, there's no time. Darn it. Shane, let's do this together. Thumb, wait here and don't move. We're coming to rescue you.
I don't feel good. Anna, just leave me here.
Thumb, don't worry. I'm here with you. Even if I'm not here, Cheyenne will be here. I have still more coming.
As you wish.
Jesus.
Mahapralaya. No rest for the wicked.
Ow. Ow. Finally.
Anna.
Thumb, it's okay. It's okay, little man. There's nothing to cry about. Look, if I can tell them about what I felt in the withering zone to those academia researchers, they'll be able to take care of the withering for good. And did you see me fight? No, did you see Cheyenne fight? Be sure to thank her.
Anna.
Please, that's enough. I'll go get help. It's fine. I just feel a little dizzy, that's all. And a little tired.
Anna, I'm sorry.
Oh, what are you talking about? My little tiger, so no more crying. You're okay, aren't you? Does anything hurt you, Thumb? Do you feel dizzy, weak, or...
I'm fine, but Anna, you...
It's nothing. I'll be fine. I'm a battle-hardened forest watcher after all. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Anna. Sorry, what were you saying? God damn it.
Don't worry about me. Let me catch my breath. I'm sorry, Cheyenne. Paimon, I need to rest. Wait for me, Thumb.
Anna, are you really okay?
We'll go get help. No, it's fine. I just need a little rest.
I'm sorry, Anna. I'm sorry.
Really? How many times do I have to say it? I'm fine. But I'm very angry. You promised me that you wouldn't go into the forest. Once I'm all rested up, I'll teach you a lesson about breaking promises. You little rascal.
Alfonso said that the mushrooms here are huge, and I just wanted to bring you some fresh mushroom seed to give you energy.
Tell me, you didn't need to do that. Just thinking of you guys gives me energy. Still, the mushrooms here really are huge. They definitely taste great and cookie. Did Alfonso let you come here?
No, Alfonso told me not to go running off, but I wanted to give Rana something tasty to eat, so I...
Alfonso wouldn't do that. He's Thumb's big brother. I wonder about that.
I want to understand. Them, how did you get stuck in the withering zone? When I was in the forest, I thought someone was following me. I got scared. I thought it was Rana's avatar, so I just kept running. I ended up running into Marana. Eh?
Marana? That's the withering.
Oh, yeah. The withering.
Marana's avatar?
Uh-huh. It does bad things in the world for Marana. It's a big black thing. Marana. What a strange name.
Maybe that'll be the boss that's in that little area. How did I know that Marana is the withering? Dang it, everything is spinning. Them, what was that green thing just now?
That was our Kalari. It can protect people from the corrosion of Marana.
More and more things I don't understand. There's a kind of forest magic. It's also a kind of music. It's an aura. What is it? Don't worry about that right now. Rest up. It's on the tip of my tongue, but... I'm sorry, Rana. I'm sorry. I'll never run off like that again. I'll be good and stay home. Didn't your eyes have shines in them before? I know. You'll become smart, healthy, and you'll know right from wrong. It's just like knowing which mushrooms you can eat and which you can't. I know. Nice. Okay, it was just the way he was looking, I guess. I know. I'm sorry. Now that Marana is bad. Know that Marana is bad and the forest is good. Become a strong and good person. Help people who need help, just like Cheyenne and Paimon. And don't forget, the forest will remember.
This is bad. Paimon thinks Rana's condition is getting worse.
I'll go get help. Rana, wait for us. Oh, I'm fine, really. I just need to rest for a little while. Please take Eotham back for me.
Okay, let's go, Eotham. Don't move, Rana. We'll be right back.
Ah! Don't worry about me. You guys go ahead.
Come on.
Eotham? Why are you and Cheyenne?
It's urgent, so I'll make this quick.
You quickly explain what happened. Why was there two of him? I see. Eotham, you go and rest up.
Okay. I'm sorry, Alfonso.
It's fine. The matter is that you're okay. Wait here a moment, Cheyenne. I'll go with you as soon as I prepare some medicine. There's no time. This is the location. Head there as soon as you can.
Yeah, you have to hurry back and look after Rana.
Wait! Your pursuit takes you back inside the cavern.
Paimon hopes Rana's okay.
Rana!
Hey, Paimon sure this was the place. Huh? Can you hear Paimon?
Rana! What are these traces?
We better follow them. Maybe they're clues left for us by Rana. Paimon hopes Rana has gotten better and walked off on her own. That would be great. We ran across the river. Let's follow it, Cheyenne.
Ow!
This looks a lot like the thing that protected Eotham earlier.
Rana?
Hey, Rana, can you hear Paimon? That's a no. What's going on here? Could it be that other thing that Eotham and Rana were talking about? Where was it called again?
Kalari?
Yes, great, that was it. I think they said it could resist Marana corrosion or something.
It's got a bow! Actually, that's Rana's bow, isn't it?
Yes, now it's right. Our Kalari can resist Marana. Marana.
Is this the thing we saw before? Vegetable.
Not vegetable. Marana. Marana is friend. Aranara.
Arana. Aranara.
Hey, did you say Aranara? Now that Paimon's really looking at you. Paimon thinks we really have seen you before.
Arana.
Paimon thinks we hit this name when Eotham was telling that story before. Yes, now Eotham is Arana's friend. Arana are children of the forest. We live with trees. Not like you now, Cheyenne. You are children of Dandelion, always traveling. Huh? How did you know Cheyenne's name? How Arana knows not important. But Arana wants to help now. Arana. That's very important.
No, Arana. It's almost a tongue twister. What do you need me to do?
Thank you. You did, Nara. She is Alana's very important friend, so Alana will protect her. Now you guys got matching bows. But that is not enough. To kill Alana, we need Bija. Now, Shan, let's go to Rana and ask everyone to help get Bija.
What?
Alana got quoted by Marana. Very serious. Bad bugs are biting tree roots. Trees will wither. Fruits will rot. Now his life is like a tree. Bad bugs like Marana. Only Bija can make Marana better. So you need to go somewhere called Rana and come up with a way to get this Bija, right? Then we can heal Rana? Mm-hmm.
And Rana's current condition. Got it. How do we get there?
Follow the forest path. Keep going towards where the water comes from. Then you will reach Rana. Then sing.
Sing? That'll attract wildflowers. Sing? A melody is rising up in my mind.
This is the rhythm of the great dream. Sing it to enter Rana. Enter our dreams, our world.
Uh...
But do we really have to sing? What if it attracts some poppy flowers?
Well, I think using a musical instrument will work too.
It's worth a try. Let's return to the Mara village and see if Grandpa Amidia has one.
Oh god, my throat hurts. Part 2, Dream Nursery. Oh my god, the little sound effect.
Alana will take care of her. She is most cherished friend. Now, Shan, please go to Rana and sing Rhythm of the Great Dream. Then ask them to help prepare the Bija.
I got it.
Now, Shan, it looks like you don't understand. It's okay. When the right time comes, now Shan will know what to do. Like clouds know they have to release rain, rain knows when they need to fall onto the ground. And trees know when they need to grow into big trees and have lots of big fruits.
I have to help Ron recover soon. Let's leave quickly. Quietly. Something.
Grandpa, I'm on the
Oh, Rana's friends. Unfortunately, Rana should be patrolling the forest today. I don't think he knows. We'll keep it a secret then.
Yeah, we know. We should ask if you have a musical instrument that you can lend us.
Musical instrument? Give me a minute, I'll go get it. Amadia fetches an old musical instrument from somewhere.
It looks like a monster style instrument. Grandpa might have to hear something. Can you lend it to us?
A very, very long time ago, I met a bard in the forest. He gave me this lyre as a keepsake. Dreams of the garden, memories of the forest. Pomegranate sings, the apples clap. What a beautiful tune. I'll lend it to you. Use it to light up the darkness in the forest, and perhaps it'll reach your ears. I'll take good care of it. We'll perform well.
Yeah, I'll listen to you, Grandpa, my dear. Thanks. Anyway, let's get to Arararanara.
Vintage lyre. Not allowed to use my own. It's a traditional instrument for monks that play songs. It may work wonders when played in the forest of Sumeru. Vintage lyre borrowed from a DTS in the village. Once that a long-standing tradition of poetry and song. Once one returned to adjust their instruments as friend or partner. This one of them pressing Amadi pocket with the instrument was nothing less than a gesture of intimacy and trust.
I do worry about the well-being of...
I know, so we don't have to worry about Rana, but my mom's still worried. Speaking of which, besides these incidents involving Eosum and Alfonso, fuck. So Rana is the secret of the Vimaya children. I don't remember so much Arana knows about their disappearance. Is Arana linked to this? Let's take this opportunity to organize the clues we have. Tsuneberry was the first to go missing. She went into the forest to gather herbs for Grandpa Dima. Next, Kavis went into the forest to meet a friend and discuss Tsuneberry's situation. The friend he was meeting should be Arana.
Lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah, doesn't it mean it was Arana who took the children? Arana punched them all the way into the village with one punch because Arana... I don't think that's what happened. Thank you, Paimon. Very useful information. Especially when you don't slow down so I can read it. When we were telling each of them that story, Paimon thinks each of them mentioned... Even if they got lost, Arana will help protect them. Paimon knew it. It was Arana who helped the children and sent them back to the village. Paimon wonders if each of them meeting the Patsui really happened by chance. Luckily, we were with Rana, and we were able to get each of them in time. We have interacted quite a bit with Hilito during our travel, but Paimon never seen a race like Arana. Everything will be fine, right, Shreya? Probably. Paimon thinks the children of Vimara village have known the Aranara for a long time. They probably learned from the Aranara. Now it sounds like it means human. Based on context. Oh, fine. These teachers will help Rana recover. And you're helping Rana and the children of Vimara village, right? Paimon thinks that Verna Arana told us about should be nearby. Why do you think that? Like, plot reason, why do you think that? Not... Huh? There's round structures all around us. Are they houses? They look like the one before. There's so many of them, too. That looks like a small village. This place is like a village. Hey, do you remember the small stone houses we saw out here because Anna? Small and round. They're all over the place. It's like a kingdom for little people. If this is the Rana that Arana told us about, it should be the home of the Aranara. But there's no one here. Are they hiding from us? Maybe Arana's tune will do the trick? I can sense gazes. Maybe Arana's tune will do the trick? Alright, just like she said. Is it the rhythm of the great dream? Paimon thinks so. Enter our dreams, our world. I'll start now. Let's play the instrument then. What if singing attracts the wildflower? Let's just play the musical instrument instead. Oh, Paimon can't wait about Cheyenne's performance and the world of the Aranara.
These strange archers are known as phantasmal gates. Complete the challenges within and perhaps something good will happen. Play Arana's song on the vintage lyre in front of the phantasmal gate to awaken it. After this, enter the arch to undertake the challenges. During the challenge, you must collect all the phantasmal seeds and return to the phantasmal gate within the time limit. If you are hit by attacks from opponents during this time, the time allotted to you for the challenge will decrease. After you've entered the phantasmal gate, certain special green flowers will appear. Standing within the barrier these flowers project will cause opponents to forget your existence and allow you to exit combat. Additionally, activating these green flowers of Electro will allow them to connect the location of the remaining phantasmal seeds for you, but this will also undo the effect of the barrier. Oh no.
Yeah, something's coming out. Seems like elemental energy.
Gather these seeds of Fantasia in the Garden of Dreams, human. Let something.
Huh? Who was that? Anyway, we need to gather these things, right?
What? Oh. I didn't realize there was a thing that said how many were left.
Oh, jeez. The strange traces have appeared again. Traces vanish here, but there's a strange symbol. Let's give that tune another try.
Oh god.
Oh, and Arararanara. Hey, don't touch me! I don't know a tracer! That's a tracer. Anyway, we won't capture you, don't be afraid. This is Paimon and she's Cheyenne. We're good, Nara. What's your name? Oh, you're good, Nara. Great. It was Arana who taught you that tune, right? I'm Arana. Arana may trust both of you, but everyone here is very scared seeing Nara and Banarana.
Aren't you afraid as well? Is this Banarana?
It feels so similar to the place where we found the treasure, but it is slightly different. It does have a huge rock house, but
Feeling a little disappointed.
it isn't what Paimon expected. I want that Banarana would be a lively Arararanara village, where everyone would be dancing Arararanara dances, eating Arararanara food, completing Arararanara commissions,
And then an Arararanara captain. And an Arararanara souvenir shop. And an Arararanara outsider. Arararanara captain.
I want that didn't run that wild. Everyone's in Banarana, but because everyone's afraid, we still can't let both of you inside. Even if Nara Cheyenne is golden.
Golden? Is that rare? Isn't here Banarana? Golden? Is it rare?
What about silver? Is it rare? Silver is just like moon. Very good, very good. So, here isn't Banarana? This isn't Banarana. Actually, this is Banarana, but not the real Banarana.
So it is Banarana or not?
If you help Nara, everyone won't be afraid, and you can enter the real
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Banarana. Come with me. Help Nara get the tracer. I get it now. You mean treasure? Sure, I'll help you. So it's called treasure. I'll remember that. Thank you. You think that makes Paimon wonder if that treasure really exists.
Oh god. I see it, but I don't. Oh, now I see it. Wait, no I don't. Wait, yes I do. Oh no, or you're not yet mastered? You get the vintage lyre in the forest, play songs with mysterious power and realize the special effects. That said, these songs share a relationship of correspondence with position optics. We'll have to match the appropriate songs to the right optics for this to work out. Okay. Well. Ah.
I mean, bad fungi. Become all fungi very fuck. That's that. Gadu's big back's bad. Nah, Shane. Seems to be completely blocked off. Shane, it's time to teach a big bag rock a lesson. Now, Shane, it's amazing. The big rock should have realized the mistakes by now. Get bad rocks.
Huh.
Fun right here too. Thank you, now, Cheyenne and Paimon. Now, Cheyenne, amazing. Goodbye, fungi. Now, fungi edible? They look like mushrooms, so they taste like mushrooms too? Eek! You want to eat fungi? So scary. Nope, but I'm just asking. No, Paimon is getting more curious about the taste. There's something very scary that requires your help. Rananagi are invading. They're very dangerous. Not sure you could choose not to help, but because they'll be really scary. Makes it sounding it's scary and storm terror. Anyway, let's have a look. Banagni. Be careful. Even if you touch them, their only response is rage or shooting flames. What? It's just a water flower. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Let's see before the Banagni notices us.
It's nothing.
Anyway, don't worry. We'll help, right, Shion?
It's for Anna.
Yeah, we have to get into Rana as soon as possible to help Rana. Oh, be careful now, Cheyenne.
This quest line is killing me a little bit.
Wow, Cheyenne is amazing. Let's meet again back, but not. Let's get still up, but I doesn't understand what still up means, but Paimon thinks it refers to fuck. Alright, be careful. So where's the treasure, Arama? Is it treasure the incantation to make that help? I isn't Paimon surprised at all.
I thought...
Anyway, how do you when to use the word treasure like that, Arama? I don't do that. I noticed that they become very good and very willing to help us in our once they hear the word treasure.
Now I become bad for treasures. Now who help for treasure may not be good either. Now I like Paimon would fall for it. Now I like Paimon would fall for it.
Hey, treasures are great. Don't look down on treasures. I see. I learned a lot. Thank you, now, Cheyenne and Paimon. You're amazing. You're good now to help Arararanara. Now no one will be afraid to let you enter Rana. You can enter Rana by playing Arana's team in front of Silapna. Oh, what again? How rude. Silpana is in this. So we just have to play the rhythm of the great dream, right? This is Vanarana. So maybe Arararanara.
Seems like the same place, but we need a bija.
Ew, Paimon gets it. Feels completely different. Since we arrived in Rana, it's time to get a pizza and help Rana. Pizza? I see. Anyway, this is the real Rana. But to be more precise, it's Mahavanaranapna. Oh, hello, long name. There's so many yas.
That's been their entire language, Paimon. Oh god, I need water.
But I mean, I'll usually use its full name because it's too long. If explained in Nara's language, I know. It's Vanarana of Great Dreams. Dreams? Speaking of which, you met in Arararanara where the researcher was, and Cheyenne seems to have had a dream.
That the Vanarana we just saw exists in reality? And we're in a dream now?
It's a story from very, very long ago. I wasn't even asleep then. I was still in a slumber in Sarva. But as Vanarana was destroyed once, we started living in this dream. Interesting past. It's very scary. I hate even the sky turned black. Things waved like grass on a field under strong winds, and they fell to the ground. And then very, very scary monsters were everywhere.
The cataclysm, right?
Michael, they're all stories, not memories. Anyway, if you wish to leave from Banana's dream, sing the rhythm of the great dream in front of Silapna. And it's the same to return here. Come with me. Araja will find a way to get you pizza. That's two passes over there. Now Cheyenne Paimon willing. And it'd be us looking for.
Oh my god.
Now I haven't been to Mahavanaranapna in a long time, and now Cheyenne is moving to begin Nara.
Let's leave it a note. So Arama decides to write things down like Nara does. Although Arama does not easily forget things like Nara does, or can't share memories as Nara, it is also very interesting. Okay. I love him. Oh, no. I don't know what he should sound like, but I don't want a high-pitched voice again. I haven't seen one in so long. So tall and golden, just like he said. Welcome to Mahavanarana.
Yes, now I see. Now Cheyenne and Paimon. They're amazing. They're not even scared of Banagini.
Oh, amazing. Nara who used Arana's stone to get into Varanara. Definitely good Nara from Arana Trust.
That's strange. How do all of you know it was Arana who gave us here?
Every Arana has their own tune. And every tune is different. That's how we know who's home. Arana has been making friends with Nara in a video forest and a Javi Valley. So I haven't seen her for a long time. We heard her tune and thought that it was her. We were very happy. But it was Nara who entered Vanarana, and it scared us all. So I asked for Arama's help to tell everyone that Nara Cheyenne is a good Nara.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. But according to Arama, the problems we solved are outside the dream. Is that even helpful? Helpful to Mahavana... I don't know, name is so difficult.
Mahavanaranapna.
In fact, Vanarana in dream is a shadow of the Vanarana outside. So things will get better here now that you have dealt with the problems outside. Thank you. Yeah. Let's get down to business. Cheyenne, about Mana.
We need a bija.
We need a bija to help a very important friend of Arana. She's a very important friend of ours too.
You tell both people, well, both Arana, the reason for your visit. Bija. Last time I prepared a bija was a long time ago. I heard the Golden Door and Amuhukunda was still here then. The Golden Hour? I had so many stories and so many dreams then. It was so long ago.
Looks like Raja is about to start telling a story.
Let's see what the Raja says. It's urgent, we don't have time. Let's see what he says. Those stories don't belong to my memories anymore, and I shouldn't be the one to tell them. Let's put our focus back on the beach, goddammit.
Nana has been seriously harmed by Mahana. You need to reach her as soon as possible. Anna is a very, very old Arararanara. His Ararakalari is very, very powerful, so Nana's condition won't worsen. As for the Bija,
Alright, Nana's condition will be stable with Arana there. However, don't forget that Nara are not trees. They have less time and it's easier for them to get hurt.
right, since now Cheyenne and Paimon are friends with Arana, and they all have the same wish, we should help them.
We'll leave it to you. What do you need us to do? Yes, we need Nara's help to form a bija. We're going to hold a festival, Utsava, but many Aranara are still lingering in the forest. I'll let you have the scent of Vanarana. You'll be able to approach them. Tell them it's time to return. Can we relax? Can we really relax like this? We don't have time for all that.
Yay, festival Utsava!
You don't have time for all that.
You mentioned that Nara don't have much time, so shouldn't we get a Bija as soon as possible? Yes, I am. Paimon. According to the stories of the Bija, in order to form a Bija that's healthy, strong, and filled with energy, the festival Utsava is absolutely necessary. Regardless of the sorrow we carry, energy for the Bija can only be accumulated if the Nara friends of Aranara and the Aranara friends of Nara celebrate festival Utsava together. Alright, it's not very convincing, but it sounds like how unbelievable Arararanara is. Maybe it's an art ceremony or an art festival. Ah! Wait, going to celebrate your festival, it's over. You must... Let's get her back. A little while ago, Pandu and some others went to Uptown Woods. Besides that, Aranakin is... and some others should be around Ganda Hill.
Everyone, I'm sure you're not afraid of Nora, Shannon, and Paimon anymore, so why don't you try becoming friends? I'm a Nora friend once, and those memories are still very dear to me. Besides that, you must get a few Basoma fruits from the Basara trees and Ashvata's concurses. 3 of them should be enough.
Ashvata, Basara, Basoma.
I haven't been able to leave the dream for a long time, and I don't remember where Ashvata's conquests are. I'll leave finding that to Arararanara.
And adventure with Nara, Cheyenne, and Paimon. And adventure with Arama. Speaking of which, the incident in Vimara village is also very concerning. Can we ask the other Aranara to find out who's trying to harm the children there?
Oh my, it sounds like something only Marana's avatar is capable of. They weren't stopping with Aranara and even harming little Nara.
If it's around Vimara village, I don't see Divataka Mountain in a few suns and moons ago. You were investigating something bad. It may be linked to the bad Nara that Narsha and Paimon are looking for. Ah, that's right. Our Nara are very elusive, so they might not seem something suspicious. Besides that, we have many other questions.
That's the Basoma food.
The Basoma... Oh god, ow.
The Basoma food is a food filled with dreams and energy. It isn't as powerful as the Bija, but it's amazing too. A Bija can be formed by feeding Basoma food to the Ashvata tree. It's a great tree planted by Greater Lord Mukadevata, and the origin of Aranara, Maranara's avatar.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering about that too. That one too. He also mentioned something similar.
The story from very long ago. A long time ago, Aranara walked... My throat hurts. My voice hurts. I'm just reading this one. A long time ago, Aranara walked the earth and made friends with Nara and all living creatures. There was no Maranara then, till a disaster that occurred many, many moons ago. Greater Lord Mukadevata returned Sarva, and Marana's rampage through the earth began. Once the forest recovered its vitality, the Aranara hid the real Vanarana in a dream to protect themselves.
Yeah, so that's why Maranara came into existence.
The forest didn't know death until a day came when the trees realized that withered flowers and dead animals covered the earth. On the same day, they also remembered the dark, poisonous blood it had once devoured or was about to devour. Rivers throughout the desert of the sun, evaporating all water and leaving a red world behind. They realized that all things would meet their end, and so Marana was born. It is the name of death, and those who know it shall die. Marana urges everything towards death. As for the tall, dark, and warped beings, they are the avatars chosen by Marana, the heralds of death.
That's why Yothem was afraid of the Fatui. They are tall and they wear black.
Of course, in many stories, Marana's avatars take many forms. Sometimes beasts, sometimes birds, sometimes Nara, sometimes blight. But stories are just stories. They aren't my memories.
Let Paimon think for a moment. Hey, there's so much for us to do.
I'm used to it. What a nuisance. As long as it helps, I'm used to it.
You might find a spot to get a vase something. Then go to the Bantaka mountain to look for Arararan. Is that right? Then we have to find Pandu in Uptown Woods and Aranakin in Ganda Hill. Oh no, it's so difficult. Now Paimon, this is for you. Speaking of zipping, now I must use this to remember. Otherwise now our memories will get messed up and won't be able to form a story. Is that an old notebook?
Oh, it belonged to no owner. Owner. Maybe it's destiny that it's going to another golden no like no Shan. Called it the Aranyaka because it's the stories of his adventures in the forest with us Arararanara. Those stories are lost. No Shan, I hope it'll be help to you. Really looking forward to Festival Utsava.
Good luck! I'm on hope I'll be fine anyways. Betting won't change anything, it's just it's anything related to events.
I don't want to read more. Oh god. Stories of you and the Arararanara. Many wonderful things transpired during your adventures with the Arararanara. In the world of the Arararanara, where stories are highly valued, maybe someone is willing to exchange these with you. Arararanara handed this book over to you. Seems to have witnessed the passage of many years by the look of things. Someone used to keep records in it. But none of that can be retrieved now. Use it to document your shared adventure with the Arararanara. Okay. Oh, it's not Cheyenne. Do you have any questions for me? You know what? I'll come back. I don't want to if I can help it, so I'm just gonna go back to the Archon quest now.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Do they come in Paimon size?
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh god.
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Thank you, I think.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Where is the place she's being... Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. Think Greater Lord Rukadevata. Oh god. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. They seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about the departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Think, why doesn't Akasha answer my question? The vague thoughts only comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Classified.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
Say something like that about
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
I think he is.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results.
What? I think you've misunderstood us. We're not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet your god.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Where's the Sanctuary of Surasthana?
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So by area of expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
I'm not in the academia!
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
And all the cumbersome tests again.
Anything else you'd like to ask about?
About the 6 great sages.
Sage is the highest rank for an academia researcher. Since the institution's founding, each of the 6 great sages represent the finest mind and leader of their respective darshan. One grand sage is chosen from among the 6 sages to serve as the head of the academia. The current one is Sage Azar of the Ratawahist darshan. Since ancient times, the sages have contributed immensely to Sumeru. The widespread usage of the Akasha is thanks to their hard work. Anything else you'd like to ask about?
About the relationship between the sages.
I just knew you'd be curious about that. Although the 6 darshans conduct research in different disciplines, their sages frequently interact with one another when managing academia affairs. In the Immorta, our leader is Sage Nafis. His temper is legendary. We researchers are terrified of him, and even the Grand Sage gives him some leeway. He hasn't shown his face lately, though. Rumor has it that he's currently involved with some major project. Thankfully, he's been so busy that I was able to publish a paper. Anything else you'd like to ask about?
Goodbye.
See ya. Take a page out of my book and learn to look on the bright side of things.
I'll try.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, Catherine.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks a bunch, Captain.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Asfand.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Leaving the Citadel of Vegas, a successful discussion several people in Sumeru City.
Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, convenience.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad. one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Ah.
Oh, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Do you have bandages on your hand? I mean, what an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way,
She does.
it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Mm.
can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Huh?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Probably.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Never heard of her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Just missed her.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Don't say that so loudly.
Strange. Where'd she go? She couldn't have made it far.
There's no way we can return to the master and mistress empty-handed. I'll ask around again.
I think I recognize that voice actor. Right now.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
This is not where I was.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
Apologies.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Not by much though.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Hopefully.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Excuse me, sir. have you seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and long blue dress?
Hey, what did you say? Oh, yes, I have a granddaughter.
I wasn't asking about your granddaughter. I asked if you had seen a young woman go by.
Yes, she and her parents settled down in Port Ormos. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Keep stalling him!
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
Jesus.
Wait, stand down, Dia.
Hi! Hi.
My lady, who are these two?
Hello.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
May I ask for your hand in marriage? I mean,
My
what?
lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
Then explain it to us.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunyarzad, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No, Nate, don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we...
Yes, I am, Paimon.
Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
Paimon, I have so much more.
About our coconut charcoal cakes. They're our signature snack, and they run cheap.
Charcoal?
Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
I think that might be the point.
Paimon will pass.
Hickey Paimon? No, that's a first. But you've got slimes before.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
After ordering, you continue chattering with Dunya about lessons.
We
Yeah.
had a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendroarchon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Really?
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Wow, you really do know everything.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
But can you make my illness go away?
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Then, can you be my friend? After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
Did your eye color
Although
change?
my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady, does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
And we also come along?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Very nice. Oof, oof. A natural born singer. Oof. How does the dog sing? I don't care, I love him.